Paper Snob. This is Tara. Today I am working on Scraplift Crafternoon. This is a weekly hop that I host here on my YouTube channel along with my Scraplift Crafternoon tribe. All of our links will be listed below in that description box. There is also a playlist down there for you to click on. That'll have all the videos of the ladies playing this week listed. There are also links to our YouTube channels and Instagram accounts below. And this week's layout, which I will pop up right here for you, was a layout created by Mrs. Crafty Adams. It is a very pretty layout. It's on the simple side, which makes this heart very happy today. As I've mentioned several times this month, I am moving at the end of May, and I am trying to get ahead on videos for my YouTube channel so that it is one thing that I don't have to worry about in the middle of what's going to be crazy. So I am using my May counterfeit kit. Picture of me with my little guy. You guys see this little guy? He is my cover photo on my Facebook account, and you also see him in my videos. He loves to run across my space all the time. So those are the photos I'm using. Those were taken when he was brand new. And then I'm using, like I said, my May counterfeit kit. So here's the product that I pulled. I have a piece of house paper. I have this piece of paper, which I'm going to be using to map my photos. And this is going to be my background paper. This is a Pink Fresh Studios paper. It is their Simple and Sweet collection. And I put it in my kit for a background piece. So we're going to go ahead and pause this video. We're going to get started and I'll be right back. What I'm doing is I'm going to do some fussy cutting of 3 groups of these little houses. And I'm just kind of doing it very quickly, and it's not super detailed. Anything that is super thin I am not keeping. So I also turned it over, as you can see, and I made my anchor point using the B side of this pattern paper, and it's gonna just kind of go down about 2/3 of the way down on that background paper. Now I will admit that I was saving this particular piece of background paper because I wanted to stitch it, but I don't have time for that right now, and it's still a nice pattern paper without the stitching, and so I'm going to skip the stitching. So here is where I'm loading up the different pieces of ephemera. I put my fussy cut houses down on the bottom on top of my anchor point, and now I'm just layering up some of the floral ephemera. That floral ephemera came from Pink Fresh Studios Life Right Now. I also have some of these little rubber circle things, and those are from an Allie Edwards story kit called Grow, and it has love on this particular one, so I added that to my layout. Now I'm just going to take these tile letters and I'm going to pop them up on foam tape and get some semblance of them being straight. I'm going to admit that in the end they're not as straight as I would like them to be, but you know what? I'm fine. It's fine. Everything's fine, right? Anyway, so this is the letters are from October Afternoon. They're very old, and I, for the longest time, had been hoarding all of these tile letters because you can't get anything from October Afternoon any longer. But Pretty Little Studio now has a lot of these types of letters, and so I feel better about using up my stash of October Afternoon ones, knowing that I can just get different colors from another manufacturer. Elle Studio also has them, and I feel like there was one other company that I saw recently that makes these tile letters. They are just an absolute favorite, and I know I'm not the only scrapbooker who thinks so. I am titling this layout Snuggles with You. I'm putting the tile letters snuggles with, and then I'm going to use the black puffy stickers to spell out the word you. I have 2 phrases that I'm just sticking on here. Again, this all came from my May counterfeit kit, and I'm trying to use up some of the bits and pieces from my kit as well as I possibly can. This is a great little alpha set, and you can see I'm slowly but surely running out of letters here, and you know, that's why we pull out our fun stuff and use them. So now I'm going to be putting some of the enamel dots down, and I've mentioned this in the past. A lot of times on camera I will place the enamel dots in a manner that it helps me with placement, so that when I take things off to glue them down, I know where they were supposed to go, where I meant for them to go. So they're placeholders as well as pretty little accents on the page. And I do quite a few of these, and now I'm just kind of looking for something to journal on. And I find a couple of labels that I can journal on, something small, and then I spotted this cute little half circle piece, and I stick that on there, and there's some hearts that I'm going to pull off here as well. I have another label that I stuck down, and I'm kind of looking to see if there's anything else that I can use on this layout. Alright, I got this layout completely glued down. You saw me do everything on camera except for gluing. But off camera, I went ahead and I switched these two phrases down. I added some foam adhesive under the houses and the flowers here. And then I added another sticker that says going back to bed, and another sticker to write the date on because I ran out of room on my journaling labels. So that is pretty much all of my layout. And I am very happy with the way it turned out. I do want to thank you for coming to my channel today. I really appreciate those of you who take the time to like, comment, and or subscribe. Make sure that you check out that description box below. There is a playlist for this week's hop, and I would love for you to check out what the rest of my Scraplift Crafternoon tribe are doing with this hop. We each have our own take on a layout, and we each will pull different aspects of a layout to scraplift. Sometimes we scraplift exactly, including using the same products, and other times a few of us might even go rogue, and that is all part of the scraplifting process. It just depends on how you are inspired by the layout. Scraplifting does not have to be an exact match in order to be a scraplift. Also, I hope that you will check out our Instagram accounts below. We all do other layouts other than Scraplift Crafternoon, and I have a very creative team, and many of us are super prolific and really good at posting on Instagram. So check out those Instagram accounts as well as some other videos on our accounts. Again, I appreciate you for leaving comments, and I will get back to you as soon as possible. I do want to let you know that I am in the process of moving, and by the time this video airs on May 19th, I will have just a couple of days left before the moving company shows up. I have a couple of friends coming in to help me pack up my scrapbooking room, and I will have things set aside to work with in the process of a move. This is a military move, and I know as of right now our household goods are not scheduled to be delivered to our new home until the middle of June. We're hoping for earlier, and I'm hoping that I can get things unpacked super quickly so that I can get back to all of you and creating. I have withdrawal symptoms from my scrapbook room during a move, so hopefully this will go smoothly and quickly, and I'll be back as soon as possible. Anything that I create from here on out has been pre-recorded and scheduled, so I will get back with these videos as soon as I can. I love you all. Thanks for being here. Bye.